Welcome back to Buckeye Mike. Today, I'm having the pleasure to have an interview with the awesome Todd Simmons Jr., wide receiver from the University of Dubuque. And I'm going to just have a conversation with him and talk about his journey and just have a good conversation with a football player. First one on Buckeye Mike. Some things to note about Todd. He's got great speed to be able to get open and can make plays in the open. He's got great hands and breakaway speed. He's very elusive, and he's got incredible footwork. He also played at Wagner in New York before transferring to Dubuque. His play style and ability has been able to translate and transfer at all levels that he's played at. He's got great hopes to play in the pros one day. I do believe he has the complete potential to play in the pros, and it should be great to see Todd in an offense where he can excel as a slot receiver. I do believe that is his complete strength. So let me go ahead and bring him in here, and yeah.
What's going on?
How are we doing?
Actually, it's a pleasure to be the first one this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's lit. So I gotta make sure this one's the best one. Get it started. Yeah, how you doing, everybody? This is great being on this show.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on for sure. So
and my bad. I should have put my name. I didn't put my name there, but I'm Todd Simmons, by the way, not IMTS2. That's just there you go. Just in case anybody has any questions, my Instagram name there.
So, what was your recruiting process like with Wagner?
Oh man, so out of high school, I went to University of Charleston, a Division II. Didn't do good school-wise and failed out and had to go JUCO. So JUCO was during COVID. This is 2020, so I'm going to JUCO during the off season. I'm training, and I got a couple offers. I got like 61 offers, and Wagner was one of them. But we didn't even have a season at Indy, so I got up to JUCO, and season got canceled. We literally just worked out every day in shorts and a t-shirt every single day, lifting and doing 7-on-7, 1-on-1, stuff like that. So I literally was just sending film out like that. A lot of schools that I had offers from were saying that we need game film. So they was like, "Are you going to go back in the spring?" And if you know JUCO, nobody wants to go back JUCO if you don't have to. I graduated. Nobody's trying to go back. Like, it's hell in JUCO. So I hit up all the schools that offered me, and Wagner was the only school that was like, "Yeah, we'll still take you. Just offer your videos of footwork and stuff, and we'll still take a shot on you." I was like, "Yeah, that's a blessing." So I took it right away. I took the offer to Wagner, got up there, fall camp. I started out on, so they got JV. I've never heard of this. A Division I school having JV and varsity. So I started on the JV team through fall camp, working my butt off, moved up, ended up starting. So the season didn't go as good. Wagner has a history of, and we having bad seasons. They're rebuilding though, so I think Wagner's gonna be a really good program in the future. But after that season, I ended up trying to enter the transfer portal and going to Morgan State. And the NCAA hit me and was like, "Yeah, transfer twice. Hey, you didn't finish your end of the scholarship at Wagner, so I wasn't going to be able to play for a season." So college has been a journey for me.
So you were in the transfer portal, correct?
Yeah.
What's that process like from what you can tell us? I'm sure there's things that you can't tell us, but from what you can, what's that like?
Well, when it first started compared to now, it was way different. When it first started, you probably had about 100 guys in there the first 2 weeks. This year, you'll have about 4,000 guys the first 2 weeks. So it makes it hard for example, high school athletes, because now college coaches why would I go get a young guy when I can just go pick this dude from JUCO or get him from Alabama, a third string at Alabama. So it's difficult now. I talked to a lot of schools when I first entered, and a lot of them went another route with guys from they'd rather take a third string from University of Buffalo than taking a starter from Wagner College. So I had that. It was really stressful. I talked to a lot of schools that really put me in a situation where it was like, okay, we're picking between you and this other guy. Of course, the other guy's from a Power Five. You don't have no film, but his practice film stands out. So we'd rather take him. It looks better. All the politics, but yeah, the transfer portal was really hectic. I didn't really get no Division 1 looks at first. I was looking at Division 2's Concord. I was looking at Charleston, going back to Charleston again, and then Morgan State. That's actually at home. So when they hit me up, it was like, okay, offer. I'm trying to commit on the spot, and I actually got the offer on an official visit to Concord. Right there, it was like I made sure I still showed them love on the visit, but I was ready to go to Morgan, so I committed right away. And then I got hit. They called, getting ready for spring ball. Like I'm finally getting adapted with the team, learning the plays, and then spring ball is coming close, getting close. And then they was like, yeah, well, NCAA is saying that you won't be able to play. They weren't even gonna let me do spring ball. I had to be a regular student. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. Then I tried to go Division 2, and they was like, I have to sit from D2 and Division 1. So it's either NAIA or Division 3. That transfer portal was
So,
heck.
what drew you eventually to Dubuque?
So I really didn't know much about the school. My agent actually at that time he wasn't my agent, but he was signed with me for NIL. Dubuque is the only Division 3 school that does NIL, so they do NIL. So that kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that stuck out. Obviously, they're offering money for you to come there and play football, so that really was the kind of the go-to. But that's kind of what drew me there, and it's a really good program. Like compared to other schools and the label they give Division 3, it's that school indoor facility, everything. Like that school it was really good. I loved it there.
Um, so you started in college between JUCO and regular schools before like transfer portal NIL, correct?
No, so my first year of high school, that's when the transfer portal started.
Okay.
So that's the day. So I freshman year after my season, I had failed out. I went JUCO, but at that time we had a transfer portal. So if I didn't do bad school wise, I probably could have just transferred somewhere else. Like that was the first year of the transfer portal.
Well, I'm trying to get an idea of like the the benefits of like NIL from the student athlete perspective because like I get the idea it was harder for the student athlete before NIL because it was like harder to like survive as far as like having money for food and stuff like that. So I know the NIL definitely helps with that. Do you what in your your case was beneficial with NIL?
I would say that because I mean Division 3 schools they don't do athletic scholarships, so they don't pay for schooling. So the NIL, of course, covered housing, so stuff like that. I mean, we didn't have no one was getting full ride because they don't even do that. Division 3 don't do full ride scholarships. So the NIL really started with them was to get players to come to their school on full scholarship. So the NIL would cover everything: living, housing, food, all that, meal plan. So, yeah, so that was the benefit of there. Now these bigger schools, I can't tell you because they're throwing out money that has nothing to do with food. Yeah.
So what's campus life like at a smaller school? Because I know like at bigger schools, like we've got Ohio State around here, so and I tend to be down around the campus a lot. It's pretty hectic down there. So what's it like at a smaller school?
Um, one thing I would say so first, I've played at every Division 2, 3, 1, and JUCO. And I would say the craziest part, this Division 3 school that I just came from was actually better than every school I've gone to. including Wagner. Wagner's a small school. There's not much to do. It doesn't really offer a lot. Charleston was very even smaller than that. JUCO, I mean, JUCO, that's community college, but Dubuque it was a huge campus. Endless meal, whole bunch of different places to get food. Like Charleston and Wagner, it was like one spot. You got one food place for real, and then you got the all you can eat place. But Dubuque had everything. Like it was way, and then the campus was way bigger. So it shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. Playing at other divisions higher than that, like it really shocked me. Indoor facilities, like it's way different.
So is it really, because like I know everybody always says like Iowa, oh man, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Does it really feel like it's out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, yeah, it's a big state, but
It
there
really
are
caught me
big
off guard because
cities.
I had that same mentality going there. I was like, this is gonna be like Kansas, middle of nowhere, nothing there. It really shocked me with every aspect, school wise, football wise, the area, everything about Iowa was amazing. I would go live there. Okay, I might have hyped it a little bit, but but I really liked it there. Like it shocked me. It shocked me.
So what drives you to be the best? What motivates you to want to keep improving your game and being the best that you can be?
Honestly, I say my little brothers, just having a why. Like it's not about myself. I've been going through a lot. There's plenty of times where I've wanted to stop, and this process is hell. Like this draft process in general has not been easy at all. It's been hell from situations with agents, teams, a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's been a lot since I've came home from school, and what keeps me going is just my little brothers. Like looking at them, they look up to me. They want to play sports. My little brother plays basketball right now. He's killing it in high school. And I want him to see that, okay, my brother made it to the pros. I could do the same thing. No matter what it takes, no matter the process, I didn't have to go to every single school. Obviously, I don't want him to do that, but I want to show him what not to do and how it should be done. So my why of playing football is not about me at all. Now, I love the game. But it's more about showing my brothers what they could do. Give them a path, showing them, okay, you can do this. No matter the situation, you can do it. Showing them not to give up. That was my why of going back to school. After the Wagner situation and me getting suspended, not being able to play, I could have just stayed home. Like could have redshirted, just went to school. But in my mind, it was like I can't be at the house while my brothers are getting up, going to school every morning. They got to see me, and they can think in their head, okay, after high school, I don't got to go to school. I don't got to go to college. I don't have to play sports. I can just give up whenever. Like no, I want them to know, okay, you got to play. You can push yourself and you can make it pro. You can make it. Like there's no point. You don't have to quit. If my older brother can do it, I can do it too. That's my why. That's what motivates you to keep going. So, yeah.
So I don't know if you touched on this earlier. I may have not caught it, but what ended up getting you suspended?
So they said
Like
that when you sign a national letter of intent to a school, that's for 2 semesters. So fall and spring, and you have to abide by that. They're giving you the scholarship money, and you have to play, and then in the spring still be there as a student. So what they said was that I didn't finish it. So after the season, I didn't finish through the season, all 11 games. I entered the portal before the season was over, which I didn't know. If I knew the rules, I wouldn't have did that. But it's kind of like also the coach did tell me that he approved of me going into the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't the one that I got in trouble with NCAA because of. It was the athletic director, whoever handles all the stuff with transfer portal. They said that I didn't finish my side of the agreement. So in order for me to go to another Division I school, I would have to sit out. Now, how it came up with Division II also, that I really don't know why Division II is included in that. Because I understand Division I to Division I, yeah, that makes sense. But Division I to Division II, I'm dropping a division that shouldn't make a difference, but rules are rules. I broke the rules, so I kind of had to deal with that, but I was not going to sit out for a season. I had to play football, so I just had to find a way. But yeah.
So have you been in touch with any scouts?
Yeah,
As
I've
far
talked
as
to the Titans, the Colts, and then I've talked to a couple Canada teams. We got some feedback. That's about it so far. I don't know off the top of my head right now. But yeah, that's about it.
I mean, it's definitely a good that you're getting looks for sure. If you would get offered by a CFL team, would you want to go play in Canada? I mean, are you the kind of person that like just wants to play ball, or are you like, man, CFL is stupid. I'm not going up there.
No, actually, I got 3 workouts with some CFL teams coming up in April, so I'll be traveling a lot to different workouts: CFL, XFL, USFL. I'm open to everything. Like, I don't think anything's owed to me. I don't play football thinking that, oh, I'm owed this. Or I'm only going to do NFL. I'm owed that. I'm not owed anything. You got to prove it. I done played every division. I'm not a first round pick, so I'm willing to play wherever. So,
Well, it's definitely a good mentality to have for sure.
yeah.
So why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
My Instagram it was right here. It's the IMTS2. That's my Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitter. If not, Twitter is routeking.ts2. And then I also do YouTube. I'm doing a series, Path to the Draft, where I'm just showing like the FCS Bowl. I did a whole vlog on the FCS Bowl. I'm trying to vlog everything I can. I mean, if I can't vlog it like personal, private workouts and stuff, that's different. But I'll do a video on explaining how it went. But just doing that, showing people, because I know before I entered, I was trying to find stuff on like how it goes, how the process goes. So I'm doing these videos really trying to show guys that want to go through this and want to enter the drafts at some point, how it goes and the steps, the agents, stuff like that. So everything I can vlog, I vlog everything I can. I just don't. But that was my whole point of doing the YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is IMTS2. Anybody's interested. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure the process leading up to the draft is pretty anxious and such like that. What last question? What has it been like for you so far? Have you gotten an invite to the combine or anything like that? Or
So I mean, I got invited to like 6 of the bowl games. I played in the FCS Bowl. Besides that, I got invited to it was a scouting combine in Indy. It wasn't the NFL, the big scouting combine. And I've got invited to like workouts, private workouts. I can't really say the teams. I'm not allowed to say all that, but private workouts, stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it though.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you're definitely getting looked at. You're well deserving. You're heck of a football player, and I hope that you do eventually have success in the pros. We will definitely be watching to see what happens, and everyone do subscribe to his socials and go over check out his YouTube channel. I definitely appreciate you coming on today and having this talk with me. Everyone have a good rest of your day. We will see you next time, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, and go over and, like I said, show Todd some love and give him some support over there. Help him get noticed so he can definitely live out his dream and play for the pros. Have a good one, everybody.